This is Talking Transportation 2.0. Today, we're talking about buttons on the iPhone. First, let's take a look at all the buttons on an iPhone. Every iPhone model has a few buttons in common, and they're all there to help you do different things. There are physical buttons and virtual buttons on the screen to tap. Additionally, depending on when your iPhone was released, your button options may be different. The power button. This is also called the side button, located on the right side of your iPhone. If you press and hold this button, it turns your phone on. When the phone is already on, pressing the button quickly will turn the screen off or put it to sleep. You can also wake the screen back up with a quick press. To turn off the phone completely, press and hold the power button and one of the volume buttons until a slider appears. Slide it to power off. Volume buttons. Next, let's look at the volume up and volume down buttons. These are located on the left side of your phone. Pressing the top button makes the volume go up, and pressing the bottom one makes it go down. This works for anything that has sound, like calls, videos, and music. The ring/silence switch. Right above the volume buttons, there's a little switch. This is called the ring/silence switch. When you push it down, you'll see a small orange dot, which means your phone is on silent mode, so it won't make any noise for calls or notifications. When you want your phone to make sounds again, just flip the switch back up. If you have a newer iPhone, this may be a button and not a switch. Press and hold the button to put your phone in silent mode, and press and hold again to turn the ringer back on. This button is called the Action button on newer iPhones and can be changed to perform different functions. You can choose this function in the Settings app. Face ID or passcode. The iPhone uses a passcode or Face ID to unlock. To set up the passcode or Face ID, go to Settings, Face ID, and Passcode. To make changes, you will be prompted to enter your passcode, which was created when setting up the phone. From the menu, select what functions use Face ID, update your Face ID, or reset your password. Camera button. Newer iPhones, released after 2024, have a camera button on the lower right side of the phone. Lightly pressing this button opens up the Camera app. Advanced users can make more customizations in the Settings app. Cameras. Now, let's talk about the cameras on the iPhone. There are a couple of them, and they're in different spots. The rear cameras. Turn your phone around, and you'll see one or more small lenses on the back. These are the rear cameras. They're the ones you'll use to take most photos or videos. The front camera. Now, if you look at the front of your iPhone, there's a tiny camera right at the top above the screen. This is called the front camera, and it's mostly used for taking selfies or making video calls like FaceTime. Charging the iPhone. Let's finish by talking about how to charge your iPhone. Find the charging port. If you look at the bottom edge of the iPhone, there's a small slot. This is called the charging port. It's where you'll plug in the charger. Using the charger cable. Your iPhone comes with a charger cable. Older iPhones have a Lightning port, and newer iPhones have a USB-C port. For the Lightning port cords, take the small end of the cable and plug it into that charging port. Then, plug the larger end of the cable into a power adapter, which can go into any wall outlet. For the USB-C cords, it can be plugged in either way, no need to worry about direction. Charging the phone. Once you plug it in, you'll see a small battery symbol appear on the screen, usually with a lightning bolt. This means your phone is charging. Let's recap what we covered. Today we talked about the main buttons on an iPhone. You learned about the power button, volume buttons, and the ring/silent switch or button. We also discussed how to use Face ID or passcode to unlock your phone, the locations of the front and rear cameras, and how to properly charge the phone. Easy Writer, Travel Tech Made Easy, was commissioned by Capitol Hill Village with funding from the Metropolitan Washington Council of Governments.